Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, the channel specializing in street food and travel. Mandazi, sweet fried dough, similar to a donut. Mandazi is a popular East African snack that is widely enjoyed in Kenya, including in places like Bondo. It's a type of sweet fried dough that resembles donuts. Here's a basic recipe to make mandazi. Ingredients: 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 4-cup sugar, adjust according to taste, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 4 teaspoon salt, 1 4 teaspoon ground cardamom, optional, 1 4-cup coconut milk. You can also use regular milk. 1 4-cup water, adjust as needed. 2 tablespoons melted butter or oil for frying instructions. In a large mixing bowl, sift together the flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and cardamom if using. In a separate bowl, mix together the coconut milk, water, and melted butter or oil. Gradually, add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, mixing until a soft dough forms. You may need to adjust the amount of water slightly to achieve the right consistency. Knead the dough on a lightly floured surface for a few minutes until smooth and elastic. Cover the dough and let it rest for about 30 minutes. After resting, divide the dough into small portions and shape them into rounds or triangles, about 1-2 inch thick. Heat oil in a deep frying pan or pot over medium heat. The oil should be hot, but not smoking. Fry the mandazi in batches until they are golden brown on both sides, turning once during cooking. This usually takes about 3-4 minutes per side. Remove the mandazi from the oil and drain them on paper towels to remove excess oil. Serve the mandazi warm with tea or coffee. Mahamri, sweet coconut-flavored fried bread. Mahamri is a delicious East African delicacy, particularly popular in Kenya, including regions like Bondo. It's a sweet and slightly savory fried bread that's often enjoyed as a breakfast or snack item. Here's a simple recipe to make mahamri. Ingredients: 4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 2-cup sugar, 1 2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon ground cardamom, 1 2 teaspoon ground cinnamon, optional, 1 4-cup melted butter or vegetable oil, 1 cup coconut milk. You can also use regular milk. Oil for frying instructions. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour, sugar, salt, cardamom, and cinnamon if using. Mix well to ensure the ingredients are evenly distributed. Make a well in the center of the dry ingredients and pour in the melted butter or oil and coconut milk. Using your hands or a wooden spoon, mix the ingredients together until a soft dough forms. If the dough is too dry, you can add a little more coconut milk or water, a tablespoon at a time, until you achieve the right consistency. Knead the dough on a lightly floured surface for about 5-7 minutes, or until it becomes smooth and elastic. Place the dough back in the mixing bowl, cover it with a clean kitchen towel, and let it rest for about 1-2 hours to allow it to rise. After the dough has risen, divide it into equal-sized portions, depending on how large you want your mahamri to be. Roll out each portion of dough into a circle or oval shape, about 1 4-inch thick. Heat oil in a deep frying pan or pot over medium heat. The oil should be hot enough to fry the mahamri, but not smoking. Carefully place the rolled out dough into the hot oil, frying a few at a time to avoid overcrowding the pan. Fry each mahamri for 2-3 minutes on each side, or until they are golden brown and puffed up. Once fried, remove the mahamri from the oil using a slotted spoon and drain them on paper towels to remove excess oil. Serve the mahamri warm with tea or coffee for breakfast or as a snack. fried bread, fish fry, fried fish, often served with ugali or chips, French fries. Fish fry is a popular dish enjoyed in various parts of the world, including regions like Bondo in Kenya. Here's a simple recipe to make a delicious fish fry. Ingredients: 4 fish fillets, tilapia, catfish, or any firm white fish, 1 cup all-purpose flour, 2 eggs, beaten 1 cup breadcrumbs or crushed cornflakes, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, vegetable oil for frying lemon wedges for serving tartar sauce or your favorite dipping sauce, optional. Instructions: pat the fish fillets dry with paper towels to remove excess moisture. In a shallow dish, mix together the flour, salt, black pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. In another shallow dish, place the beaten eggs. In a third shallow dish, spread out the breadcrumbs or crushed cornflakes. Heat vegetable oil in a frying pan or skillet over medium-high heat. Dredge each fish fillet in the seasoned flour, shaking off any excess. Dip the floured fish fillets into the beaten eggs, ensuring they are evenly coated. Coat the fish fillets with breadcrumbs or crushed cornflakes, pressing gently to adhere. Carefully place the coated fish fillets into the hot oil, frying a few at a time to avoid overcrowding the pan. Fry the fish fillets for 3-4 minutes on each side, or until they are golden brown and crispy. The cooking time will depend on the thickness of the fillets. Once cooked, remove the fish fillets from the oil and drain them on paper towels to remove excess oil. Serve the fish fry hot with lemon wedges and tartar sauce or your favorite dipping sauce on the side. Choma sausages. Grilled sausages, usually served with a side of kachumbari and chapati. Choma sausages, also known as grilled sausages, are a popular street food in many parts of Kenya, including places like Bondo. Here's a simple recipe to make choma sausages. Ingredients: 6-8 sausages, beef, pork, chicken, or a mix, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 2 cloves garlic, minced 1 teaspoon ginger, minced 1 teaspoon paprika, 2 teaspoon cayenne pepper, adjust to taste, salt and black pepper, to taste 1 tablespoon soy sauce, optional. Lemon wedges for serving chopped fresh herbs, such as parsley or cilantro, for garnish, optional. Instructions: preheat your grill or barbecue to medium-high heat. In a small bowl, mix together the vegetable oil, minced garlic, minced ginger, paprika, cayenne pepper, salt, black pepper, and soy sauce, if using, to make a marinade. Prick each sausage several times with a fork to prevent them from bursting while grilling. Place the sausages in a shallow dish or a large resealable plastic bag. Pour the marinade over the sausages, ensuring they are evenly coated. Marinate the sausages for at least 30 minutes to allow the flavors to infuse. Once the sausages are marinated, remove them from the marinade and discard any excess marinade. Grill the sausages on the preheated grill, turning occasionally until they are cooked through and have grill marks on all sides. This typically takes about 10-15 minutes, depending on the thickness of the sausages. Once cooked, remove the sausages from the grill and transfer them to a serving platter. Serve the choma sausages hot with lemon wedges on the side for squeezing over the sausages. You can also sprinkle chopped fresh herbs on top for extra flavor and garnish. Biryani. Spiced rice dish often cooked with meat, served with a side of kachumbari. Biryani is a fragrant and flavorful rice dish that is popular not only in Kenya, but also across various regions of the world, including Bondo. Here's a simplified recipe for making chicken biryani. Ingredients: for the chicken marinade, 500 g chicken, cut into pieces, 1 cup plain yogurt, 2 tablespoons ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon chili powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala salt to taste juice of 1 lemon. For the rice, 2 cups basmati rice soaked for 30 minutes and drained 4 cups water 2, 3 green cardamom pods 2, 3 cloves, 1 cinnamon stick salt to taste. For the biryani, 2 onions, thinly sliced 2 tomatoes, chopped 2 green chilies, slit lengthwise, 1/4 cup chopped coriander leaves, 1/4 cup chopped mint leaves, 2 tablespoons ghee or vegetable oil, saffron strands soaked in 2 tablespoons, warm milk, optional, fried onions for garnish, optional. Instructions: in a large bowl, mix together the yogurt, ginger garlic paste, chili powder, turmeric powder, garam masala, salt, and lemon juice. Add the chicken pieces to the marinade, ensuring they are well coated. Cover and refrigerate for at least 1 hour or overnight for best results. In a large pot, bring 4 cups of water to a boil. Add the soaked and drained basmati rice, along with the green cardamom pods, cloves, cinnamon stick, and salt. Cook the rice until it is 70–80% done, then drain and set aside. In a separate large pan or Dutch oven, heat the ghee or oil over medium heat. Add the sliced onions and cook until they are golden brown and caramelized. Add the marinated chicken pieces to the pan, along with any marinade remaining in the bowl. Cook the chicken until it is partially cooked and the marinade has thickened slightly. Layer the partially cooked rice over the chicken in the pan. Sprinkle chopped tomatoes, green chilies, coriander leaves, and mint leaves over the rice. If using saffron, drizzle the saffron-infused milk over the rice for added color and flavor. Cover the pan tightly with a lid and cook the biryani over low heat for 20–25 minutes, or until the chicken is cooked through and the rice is fully cooked and aromatic. Once cooked, gently fluff the biryani with a fork, mixing the layers of chicken and rice together. Garnish the biryani with fried onions if desired, and serve hot with raita, yogurt sauce, or your favorite salad on the side.